Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Breaks into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Now they're running on the toss. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And the back now goes in motion. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Send the back in motion. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Adds 6 more points to the total. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's intercepted.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Always looking to throw. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage seam brings down the returner. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end to show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Balls will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So fourth down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down trot. Can they get something going here? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Direct snap to the back. Runs through the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. For a draw. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
I love the call here by the offense coordinator. Perfect time to be able to go with this draw. The defense is expecting a pass. They're dropping out into coverage. The back's able to get that ball underneath and pick up some big yards.
Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's St. Clair. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. Give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Game moves brings the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and his back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. On the toss play, runner moving left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Keep hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to executing here on a fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now rolling out to his left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Wow, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Vols.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good as still trailing. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Now the coverage team a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On first down, it's play action. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defense.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Now here he goes. The 50. Now the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Here comes a handoff. And the Salt are able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Hand off to the right side. Makes an open space.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Playoff game on the line here. And the offense they keep away and secure the victory. Okay, they'll go right back to him on first down. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.